Ziggy. Okay, today we are, well, that one hasn't been listed yet. Whoopsie. Most of the stuff has been listed on eBay. We're sort of doing like 10 sets a day. But today it's a bit dingy for doing photos. So we're going to be carrying on. We are down to the dregs of this job lot here. The camera needs to stay on me. So we're sorting through all of this, and then we're going to do that little bag there. And those are the tomato plants which we thinned out the other day. It's taken a long time to grow this year. It's the 1st of May today, and they're not ready to be planted on the balcony yet. Not good, not good. It's a cold one. So anyway, we're working through all of this. The brick stock has been tidied up, and it's here. So that's going to be job lots. But we're just going to see what last sets we've got. We pulled these out of our instruction. We had a bundle of instructions from older job lots. So we're going to see if we can pull these together. And then a few more there. And I think Ziggy, hello, he might have some. And then we've got lots of boxes there, which are sets which have been left and not listed. So we need to work out, they've like got pieces missing, like 1 or 2 or, you know, maybe 5 or 6 pieces missing. So we need to make a list of the things that we need to buy, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm on with the show today. So let's do Bank Holiday Lego Off. Whoa! Let's bust it. I need chocolate though. Let's get some chocolate. Ziggy, let's get chocolate. Yeah, okay. Gunk.
It is now Tuesday, and last night I cleared everything away, all the spares that I had, and I have put them all in my sort of stores and my boxes and the rest of it, just so that it's not too overwhelming. I still haven't tackled this bag, but I don't know, I need to get a few things listed. I need to get some clothing things listed, just so that I can cope. And I also needed the floor space so that I can do some of these job lots, which will involve these, just basic brick stock. So I'm going to be getting these photographed and listed today, and I'm going to be getting these photographed and listed today. So these are the majority of the things which came out of the rest of that stuff, although there is still things I probably could produce from that. I've got a few in the box which is there, which is what a lot of it came in. I've got stuff in there which needs to be put together, but it needs base plates. So the burger bar, and actually the fire engine, the vintage fire engine that I had, I couldn't do that because I just didn't have the right base for it, but I don't think I better purchase that. So anyway, things that I have got, I was actually able, I had the spares for this. I had the printed tiles for this. We were in a bag that I found, and I had the doors. So I managed to get all of I had the windows and doors all came with that set, and the tiles. So I've been able to make this, which is taxi rank. This is from about the mid 70s. Yeah, so there's a split on this plate, but I've still gone with it anyway. And the only thing that was missing is it's supposed to have, you can see, come on. So I've got 2 of those, whereas it should be 4 of the same size, but I've just substituted it with that because I didn't have enough. I haven't actually looked at what that goes for. Probably only around 20, to be honest, because of the date that it is. This guy is, I can't remember what it bloody well is now. I can't think. Maiden in a car or something. I've pulled this all together, and I've actually think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the guarded inn, because I haven't got enough figures for the guarded inn, and I don't have the flag for the guarded inn. But with the job lot did come that red base, which I have got the other two sort of panel things which I needed for it. So I'm going to build that, and I'm going to put this with it and sell them together, you know. So then I should be able to get around 40 to 50 with the guarded in. So I'm going to build the guarded in before I list that. So that's not getting listed today. I've done these two. So I had these parts elsewhere, and then with the rest of the stock of the cars, I was able to do these. But I mean, it's glaringly obvious that I didn't have white doors. I have no idea why I don't have enough spares of white doors. The chairs are not the correct colour either, but I don't know. I just thought, you know, I'll do them. I've got a lot of these generic minifigures, so I can do 2 of these sets for them. So we'll just go ahead and do it. This is something I hate doing. Technics. My husband actually put this together. Ugh, I just despise Technics. This was actually something that was sat around. So these are the wrong thing that go with it. So it's not complete, but that'll go on. It'll, you know, I'll only get a tenner for that if I'm, you know, lucky or do some kind of witchcraft. This was in with it all. I had the instructions for it. It's just I hadn't put it together, and then I just thought, what are you doing? Just get it done. You've got the instructions. So put that together. That'll only be a £5. I think that's why I was a bit like, oh, can't be arsed. This was one of the space sets which I managed to pull together with all of the spares. Literally, that's come from those job lots. Can't think what it's called, but again, that'll be around 10 because of what it is. Oh, now I've taken that off. This is why I've got things bagged up. Oh, I haven't got them bagged up, but you know, I've come along with my clumsy hands. This was another one of the sets. I didn't have the minifigure for it, and then I went raiding in one of my other boxes and realised I had a little bag full of all this police themed Lego pieces. So I did have the correct minifigure, so that's ready to go. That'll probably be 10. I've actually just sold a squad car thing. I was quite surprised how quickly that sold. Another one. So this all came from the spares that we had. I already had these instructions, but it's just so basic. I thought that'll be easy to do. Minifigure's not too grand, but I just thought it's a nice little one to do. It's easy to sell things with instructions, although for the most part I don't sell most of my stuff with instructions. So this has come from the job lot. This is 60s, no, mid 70s, this one I think, although I think that the number for it's very young. Oh, now I've picked that up and it's come out. Yeah, so it's like tipper truck. It won't be any more than £5 to £10 for that. This is the same era, and I did look this one up, and somebody had actually boxed. They'd sold this for £60, which I was really surprised. I did the only thing that I didn't have for these was the base plates, which are these different ones there, which I do have. Obviously the doors are a bit screwed on here, and I didn't have any spare red ones, so I've had to go with what we've got, but it has got the bit on the back there, so that's, I don't know, I'm going to try for 20. Yeah, I'm thinking 20, to be honest, because it's got flaws. But it is genuinely a surprise. So this I have put together. Again, I'm missing hoses. So this, I had this sticker piece that was all sort of done. Somebody's coloured in the back of it, so it's not great. But then I just thought, well, this must be for something. So I ended up searching on Bricklink for that wedge piece, just to see what white sets, which sets had used that as white, even though it's really faded. And I ended up, I was just looking at the sort of the pictures that they had, and then I saw this one with 9 on it, and I realised that that's what I got. So it had all the pieces except for this, which doesn't do anything. There needs to be another one on the other side. Those spares are for other sets. So again, it probably won't sell for any more than 10 to 15. But it's easier to sell things as sets than anything. I was able to pull all of these in. I haven't actually looked this up. I should be able to make at least another one of these, if not two, because I've got loads and loads. A lot of these job lots that I get, I end up with these figures in and I end up not doing anything with them. So I could make up another set of this easily, and I really should because it takes up a lot of room. But I did have the instructions for that in my backlog of stuff. So I've pulled that one together. That'll be easy. This was included with it. This set of instructions, I think, did come with the job lot. And yeah, I think it had the red pieces. No, it didn't have any of these reds, or it's got the same things under there. I won't move it because these flowers keep falling down. Mind you, I've got to move it anyway to take photos. Yeah, so this Fireplace set, again, £10 for that. Not great, but I was able to raid my spares and get that one together. This, well, we'll show this. Another one of these Technic sets, which I don't like. This is, it's a forklift. It does actually work. I don't actually know how. What is that? It's very stiff. I did this last night and it was really pissing me off. It was. I decided, you know, to put it on the table while we're watching something, and of course I dropped the pieces numerous times under the sofa, which is why I do it on the carpet, because gravity is less of a problem. This is not really very good, is it? I don't think it has got anything missing. No, it suggests that I have, but I certainly haven't. I think this is probably some of the stuff that was in my other spares, but because I'd put myself through the hell of doing that, I decided to put myself through the hell of putting that together and getting that gone. You know, the same with that one. And then the last thing that I've got, which is ready to go, is this. Right, so I'm going to take my photos over here next to the sofa, although it might benefit from a white backdrop. So this is the moon landing. So that comes out. There's a few substitutions. That's the thing that the ladder is resting on is supposed to be a different colour. I feel like I've got that going in the wrong place. So here we go. It's going to fall down. This is what I hate about this set. This is the third time I've done this one. My brother had this one, so I inherited this one growing up. So I am familiar with this. I just never built it when I was a kid because I never found the instructions. So yeah, I've been able to put this together. The brick stock that I've had to use, one of the reasons I've been able to put it together is because a lot of the brick stock that I had is this older. So this is the 1970s stuff, and it doesn't have cross supports. Do I have any with cross supports? So that's what the... Let me put this down. So that's 1970s and before, and that is 1980 onwards has got cross supports and a little bit more, you know, structure to it. So that one takes the ones without cross supports, so it's faithful to what it's supposed to be. And this set also has these studs with Lego written on top of them, and you know, now they have breathing holes. So the breathing holes came in around 1980, I think, was when that was deemed a choking hazard. Although Lego still has lots of small parts, up until about late 70s, they still had them. So this, I do have the instructions for it, and all the accessories, and all the silly little bits, and these guys. I know I'm missing something. I think I'm just missing a few of these studs, but I think there's an unnecessary amount of them anyway. Where's my post-it? Now it's got that thing in it as well. That's what's missing. Those are supposed to be see-through, but I've just chucked a load of yellow ones in. Oh yes, the arch on the car wheel, one of them is white, and so we'll just turn around that way and pretend that didn't happen. So yeah, somebody who's looking for this probably does want it, faithful to how it comes, but it will also sell. And when I sold this initially, it was selling for around £50, and I know that I got 50 for it, but I don't think it's as desirable as it was. It's certainly annoying enough that this ladder, or maybe the ladder's just supposed to come out a bit further. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to have 2 parts to this ladder. Yeah. No, I don't think I am supposed to have 2 parts of this ladder. Never mind, they're getting 2 parts of the ladder. Right, so that's that's where I've got to with that. And then obviously I'm going to put together some brick stock and draw a line under these job lots. And I've already bought some of the spares that I need for the fire station and all these other things. So I've got stuff which is coming, so that I don't end up putting it in boxes and then not doing it. But I am really stoked with how good this job lot has gone. Not that I'm in profit yet, because I haven't actually sold some of it, but not absolutely loads. I've only sold a couple of like £20 sets so far, but quick sales. So that's where I am, and that's what I'm going to be listing today.